So she gets your phone on here.
Dalton has it. You're not going to
Make sure this thing's running for me in a second.
Looks like a melee staying down there too.
No, let me see. I need. Thank you.
Come over here.
Hold on, get back here. Let's go check something out. Hold on.
What's her goal? No, she does English. She wants to do jumps and
Test. Tough. All right, we're running, but you gotta check me periodically, okay? We're running, but you gotta check me periodically, okay?
I'll be back.
folks. Good morning. Good morning. Don, you want to do me a favor? See this goalpost here? I think this goalpost moves a little bit more. Alright, that's a little bit in the way of the field. No, I guess it's alright.
What do you want me to do? I don't want me to do.
No, don't worry about it. Good morning, folks. We're about to get this one underway. The boys are lining up behind the banner as we speak. So let's go ahead and cut to where we can see them full screen. This morning, your Longhorns are going to take on the Chargers. Chargers are having a mixed season. They're in a tight race, three-way tie between third and fifth place that the Chargers are involved in. I'm not sure if it's a tie actually after last week. I'll have to go back and look at the win-loss records after last week, but it's been a tight race. Let's say that one. It's been a tight race here over the last couple weeks from that third to fifth place team. There was a time a couple weeks ago where it was a complete tie between all three of those teams. Of course, a couple Longhorns wins in there against the Razorbacks and the Panthers have helped their own cause here as they continue to hold down second place. So only one loss here so far in the year. The Battlehawks still being a tough team with no losses on the season so far. Here come your Longhorns. Well, folks, good morning. Today we are at Keller Central High School here for the start of our matchup as your Longhorns take on the Chargers. Before we meet at the 50-yard line, let's run a little intro video here. Cut away as we are ready to play some football here at Keller Central High School. As the ball is kicked to the left side of the field, Mason Holloway is going to jump on it. That's going to give the Longhorns the ball. They're going to offense for the Longhorns, taking the field for the first time here today. Introducing our starting offense here with a couple small changes. Tight end Dion McDowell will not be participating in the first quarter. We are on our own 47-yard line as the Longhorns line up here first and 10 play. Zimmerle's in the backfield. Mason Holloway beside him, along with Scarlett Perry. Zimmerle takes the ball straight up the field. He's going to gain himself some good yardage, about 6 there on the play. Here's your entire Longhorns team with a couple exceptions. We do have a few players out this day. We already mentioned Dion McDowell at the tight end position on offense. Will be missing the first quarter. We also have Mina, number 3, that was unfortunately not able to participate today, as well as Samuel. Lastly, number 5, Nathan, is also a healthy scratch on today's roster as well. Longhorns lining up for the 2nd and 4 play here. Ball up the middle, stand still just after the line of scrimmage. We're going to gain about a yard on the play for the Longhorns. It's going to make it about 3rd and 3. The Longhorns line up for your 3rd and 3 play here. Zimmerle's in the backfield. He's got Wyatt Moore to his left side. Mason Holloway's on the right. Zimmerle's going to take it, looking for a way to bounce out. He will not be able to find the corner. Just about wrapped up by number 1. We will call him forward progress stopped. The tackle not made. It's going to be for no gain. It's going to be 4th and about 3. Crucial 4th down here for the first possession for the Longhorns. It's 4th and 3. They need to get the ball to the Chargers' 48-yard line to be able to make the first down here. I'm sorry, make it the 43-yard line, as in 5 yards off. Wyatt Moore's in the backfield. Mason Holloway wraps around his right side. Plays going right side. Wyatt looking for a place to run it up. He is going to get net just after the line of scrimmage. He'll gain himself a yard, but unfortunately that's not going to be enough. The Chargers are going to take over on downs from their own 44-yard line. Let's introduce your starting defense. We actually have a couple changes that we don't have in the graphic here. Aiden Harrell moves out to fill in the spot for number 5. Nathan, again, if you remember, Nathan was a healthy scratch. So he's going to move out to cornerback. Filling his spot on the roster today is number 9, Henry Lewis. He's going to take over at the defensive tackle position here for the Longhorns. As the Chargers line up for their 1st and 10 play, they're going to motion trips to the right side. Prior, so however, we have a flag. It's going to be a false start on the Chargers. Knocking back 5 yards. It's now 1st and 15.
That's dead already.
Finishing wrapping up your starting defense out here as well. Your linebackers, Wyatt Moore, Paxton, McDonald, Mason Holloway, Dion and McDowell, of course, is out as well. Filling his spot is Jackson Janowski. Jackson is filling in at the middle linebacker spot here for at least the first quarter, if not longer, as we're waiting for Dion's eligibility to come back in the field. We're going to go trips left side for the Chargers. They motion number 17. They're going to run it left side, looking for a tackler. We're going to be behind the line of scrimmage. I believe that's Carter Mitchell back there in the backfield for a loss of about 3 or 4 on the play. In my bag I do, but not out here. Well, 1 penalty, 1 play. The Chargers are moving backwards. We are now the ball spotted That is the 34-yard line. The original line of scrimmage being at the 44-yard line. That's going to make it 2nd and 20 here for the Chargers as they line up. They're going to line up with one wide receiver to the right side, one left side. They're going to motion the receiver to the other side. We're back in the backfield. Who is that? Who's on the bottom of the pile there? That looks like Paxton McDonald coming up there. Good old number 61 got in the backfield. It's going to be another loss of yards. We're going to lose another yard on the play, make it 3rd and 21. This Longhorns defense is gaining some more yards almost in the offense out here again, just like last week. We're moving this offensive backwards, this offensive pressure here from the Chargers. Is unfortunately for the Chargers, moving backwards as we are now in this 3rd and 21 play. 3rd and 21, even back set. Quarterback looks to pass. Number 1 goes out there deep. Landon Zimmerly's back there for the interception. Well, no run plays for the Chargers. First pass play of the day goes for an interception. Let's go offense. Way to go, Landon, just a step in front of that ball. That was a little bit underthrown over number 1. He was right there in perfect position to make that catch. Ball after the interception. Zimmerly gets tackled at the 41-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Longhorns from the 41-yard line. See if we can take advantage of a little shorter field here this time. Henry Lewis, the center, leads the offense to the line of scrimmage after the break huddle. Mason Holloway's in the backfield to the left side of Zimmerly. It looks like Scarlett Parrott's back there with him as well. Wyatt Moore is a wing set on the right side. They're going to motion Wyatt around to the left side of the field on the counter play. He's looking to find a way to turn the corner. He's not going to be able to do so. He's forced out of bounds. And right about the loss of 1.5 yards on the play. Two or three plays now for the Longhorns to try to run the ball the outside. So far, the Chargers, at least on this side of the field, have done well keeping contained with their cornerback here, which I don't see the number of as yet, as well as their safety, number 1, who's able to flow to this side of the field. Looks like number 10, the cornerback on this side for the Chargers. All those numbers covered by shoulder pads a little bit there. I believe it's number 10, doing a good job of containing the plays to the inside, not letting the Longhorns be able to turn the corner. Nonetheless, Zimmerly's in the backfield. Wyatt Moore to his left. Skylar Parrott to the right side. Zimmerly rolling out right side. Looks like he's looking to pass. The throw, it's going to go over Mason Holloway's head and fall incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, it's now 3rd and 11 as this offense trying to continue to push this Chargers defense backwards. This Chargers defense so far is holding strong. Offense lines up the field. That's Zimmerly in the backfield. Wyatt Moore to his left side. Skylar Parrott to the right. Mason Holloway is the wingback. Zimmerly rolls out again, looking for the throw. He's going to tuck it and run. He's able to turn the corner, but not for much until he's met on the sideline after a gain of about 3, maybe 4. We'll see where the spot is once they bring the ball back. Either which way, it's going to be in 4th down. They're going to spot the ball at the 41-yard line. That's going to give Zimmerly a rush for about a yard. It's going to make it 4th and 10. Longhorns looking to try to find a hole somewhere in this defense on this 4th down and 10 play. Longhorns are going to line up with Wyatt Moore in the backfield, Mason Holloway to his left, Brandon Zimmerly to his right side. Scott Perry is the wingback to the left side. Wyatt, offensive line's getting pushed backwards into Wyatt's face. He's going to rush forward, but only for a gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards on the play. It's going to end up being a turnover on downs on the 39-yard line after the gain of 2. Well, we got a little clock stoppage after the turnover on downs. I missed whether or not somebody actually called a timeout or if it's just a cause of the turnover on downs. However, nonetheless, the water's out on the field. And the checking on Wyatt Moore, who was on the ground. I believe he was just getting a shoe tied. However, the defenses for both teams so far being the highlights of the game, as the Longhorns defense had a gain of 11 yards as they pushed the Chargers back. And it looked like the Chargers only gave up a yard there on the Longhorns on the 4 last plays. Chargers take over 2 backfield set. They're going to sweep out to the left side, trying to find a hole. He's wrapped up, however. Host of tacklers. We got the football on the ground. It's Longhorns football. Mason Holloway's got it. After the tackle, we saw Aiden was in there on the tackle, along with Wyatt Moore. Ball ends up coming out. Longhorns fall on it. Aiden down here, number 77, getting the big congrats to coach. He popped up. He was one of the ones to help clean up that tackle there towards the end. Super excited for Aiden down there. Again, he's playing a new position. Never played the cornerback position here before for the Longhorns. He's filling in for Nathan, who is unfortunately out for the game, and comes up with his first tackle here at the cornerback position. He jars the ball loose. Ball comes loose. Longhorns fall on it. And it's now 1st and 10 Longhorns. Zimmerly lines up in the backfield. Mason Holloway left side. Scarlett Perry's to his right side. Looking to pass. Number 2, the cornerback rushes up. Zimmerly's going to take it and take off running. He's going to find the corner as he beats the cornerback. Safety number 1 comes up and finishes the run after the long gain. Ball's going to get spotted at the 17-yard line on the first big offensive play here for the day for either team. Longhorns are back up on the line, looking to try to do it again. Prior to doing so, however, Chargers are going to take themselves a timeout and think about it, see if they can stop it. There's offensive drive here for the Longhorns. It's like there's a break in action. This is the perfect time to have the attention focused on you rather than our players on the field. Chargers are over with. The Longhorns are going to line up. Again, we got the ball spotted at the 17-yard line as it is 1st and 10. Looks like that is Zimmerly in the backfield. Mason Holloway the right side. Zimmerly looking to throw. A host of Chargers that are rushing him. And he is smart enough to throw the ball away. Oh, sorry, the camera movement's a little bit late here. So Zimmerly rolled out to the right side. A host of Chargers, including their cornerback, outside linebacker, and we're up in Zimmerly's face early as they rush the outside with no outside blocking as the outside players are rushing down the field. And Zimmerly just smartly throws the ball away to the sidelines. There is a penalty marker on the field, however. But I didn't see the call. I sure hope they did not call intentional grounding because he threw that ball to the outside and it appeared that he was outside the pocket. What was the penalty for? So I'm not sure if they call something different here. excuse my quietness as I'm trying to figure out what was going on the play. Nonetheless, they backed him up 10 yards and it was a loss of down penalty. I think the only penalty that makes sense in that scenario is an intentional grounding penalty with no receivers in the area. However, if they teach it, if they call that game just like any other type of football, as long as he's outside the pocket, he should be able to throw that ball away. But we'll have to go back and see if we're able to see a call on the replay when we get a chance to watch this afterwards. Nonetheless, that's the end of the first quarter. We're going to flip sides of the field, and your Longhorns are going to start the second quarter with a 2nd and 20 play on the 17-yard line. They had to call intentional grounding. That's the only play that makes sense where they have a loss of downs and back him up 10 yards. But he rolled outside the pocket, which means you can throw the ball away outside the pocket. It's one of the main reasons why you roll the quarterback so many times in this age level. So we're ready to get the second quarter underway. Your Longhorns line back up. Scarlett Perry's wide to the right side. Wyatt Moore motions to the right side. Zimmerly looking to pass that side. Throws the ball downfield. It's unfortunately intercepted, number 1. Well, the defense is still looking like the studs of the field here today. Safety number 1 steps in front of that pass, makes the interception, a good return. He's going to rush it all the way back down for good field position for the Chargers offense as he gets it down to the 42-yard line, and they're going to retake over. That's now 1 turnover here for both teams. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we don't. We have a interception by the Longhorns as well as a fumble. So 2 turnovers here for the Longhorns. Now the first turnover here for the Chargers as the Chargers offense is going to retake the field.
Dad, I'm watching it.
Can you hear me well? Turn the volume up. Again, if you're watching on your phone or your computer, hit on that little chat message. Let me know that you're here. Let me know how the audio sounds. Say hi. Let me know if the volume is loud and clear. We're still continuing to make adjustments on this particular stream. Chargers looking to throw initially. Oh! We got a big hit in the backfield for the sack. Paxton McDonald was the first one to get into it. Happened to Henry.
Good tackle, Carter.
He's all right. So Paxton McDonald was the first one to come up there and hit the quarterback. And then followed up there by Henry Lewis as well as Dion McDowell. What happened? Is there a penalty? Well, apparently we had an offsides penalty. And so the play is nullified, and it's going to be 1st and 5 after they move the ball forward 5 yards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, we're 5 yards forward. That's going to respot the ball at the 38-yard line. My attention was focused on Henry there, who was grabbing his ankle afterwards. Pass play to the right side, intended for number 1, falls incomplete. It's going to make it 2nd down and 5 as the Chargers trying something new to get the ball to the outside of the field. Second and 5 here as the Chargers line back up after the first penalty and then the incomplete pass. Single quarterback there for the Chargers, number 1 in motion. They're going to hand off to him on the jet sweep. It's going to go a whole lot of nowhere as he's met in the backfield by, once again, Paxton McDonald, who gets in there quick for the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to move the Chargers back 2 yards, going to make it 3rd and 7. Outside pass. Get out there, Wyatt. Wide out there, Mason. Trips to the right side, on the bunch formation. Throw's going to go to the right side. It is completed. Number 1 makes the completion. He's going to rush for first down yardage as he's going to gain himself 8 yards on the play after the completed pass. Number 1 does come up hobbling here for the Chargers. Hopefully he's able to shake it off. Of course, one of their better players there for the Chargers. You're going to hear his number called more than most. Morning. Yeah, number 1 is going to limp off. They're going to go ahead and take a knee here for a second and attend to him. When the Colts going to have to sit out on the play as we got an injury timeout on the field. After the injury timeout and the completed pass, it's now 1st and 10 here for the Chargers. They're going to line up in a bunch formation on the right side of the offense. Quarterback's in the backfield by himself. Ball snap, rolling out to the right side. Holds the ball up initially for a pass, but ends up tucking it. Is met right at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be a run play for no gain. Make it 2nd and 10. Chargers line back up. They have 2 wide receivers left. Single wide receiver on the right side, motion to the left side. They hand off on the jet sweep to number 17. Number 17's tripped up. He'll fall forward for about a yard gain on the play as he's met once again at the line of scrimmage by this Longhorns defense. Again, we got a strong defensive gain aside from the long run by Zimmerly and the interception return and then the 1 completed pass there by the Chargers for about 8 to 10 yards. This ball has not been moving for either offense. As the Chargers line back up, they're going to roll to the right side. Number 18 is going to take it. He's met shortly after crossing the line of scrimmage. He'll gain himself a yard on the play. Actually, maybe he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They are going to spot the ball at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 9 from the 29-yard line. Prior to the 4th and 9 play, we're going to have a timeout. As the white hat over here for the referees is discussing something with the Chargers coaches. I guess no timeout taken. Chargers a little bit bit sneaky. They got their offensive line up on the field. They had the entire backfield, 4 players of the backfield over on the sideline getting the play. Number 1 for the Chargers checks back into the game. They're going to set up here with number 1 as a wing back. 2 running backs, quarterback in the backfield, and a tight formation. Ball snap, looking to throw. Ball gets thrown. And it's going to be over his head. It's going to fall as an incomplete pass. Turnover on downs here for the Longhorns. They're going to call passing interference, I believe, here. I apologize, but I've been trying to find some signals here from the referees, and they either call the signal immediately while the play is just immediately dead, but they don't give us time to actually see what the call is, apparently. But the way they move the ball just that far downfield, it appears they're going to call passing interference on Mason Holloway. The ball's over his head! A little frustration here as the Chargers line back up, 2 wide receivers left, 1 right side. They're going to motion number 1 to the right side. They're going to try the jet sweep again. He's going to do that right about the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward, gain himself about 3 yards on the play. So as Mason was going after the ball, he came up and didn't make contact with number 1, the wide receiver, but that ball was well thrown over both their heads. Neither one of them had a chance to go get the football. Either way, in the judgments of the refs, it gave the Chargers a fresh set of downs here. As it appeared the Longhorns had them stopped on the 4th down play. Now 2nd and about 6. As we have 2 wide receivers left side. Jet sweep to the left side. In the backfield immediately is Carter Mitchell. And he's going to meet the ball carrier. Offense gains 4 yards, and then we push him back 4 yards. It's going to make it 3rd and about 10. Actually, we're going to go back more than that. It looks like it's a loss of 6 yards. It's going to be about 3rd and 12 here for the Chargers. And for the loss of 6, big tackle behind the line of scrimmage by Carter Mitchell. Got my binoculars. So Dalton was playing with them last night. Number 19's in the backfield by himself. They're going to motion wide receiver to the left side, fake the jet sweep. Number 18 is going to slip as he was looking to pass, but as soon as he looked up, he saw Wyatt Moore standing right in front of him, coming after him. And as he put his right foot in the ground to try to juke to get around Wyatt, he unfortunately slips, falls down. It's going to be another loss. Instead of what we were 3rd and 12 before, looks like we're going to lose 4 yards, and it's going to make it 4th and about 16. The Chargers need to get to in between their 5 and 6, the Longhorns 5 and 6 yard line. However, they're going to snap this ball from we're at the 28 yard line. Looks like the down marker's in a different location in the football. Nonetheless, pass goes over number 17-10. It falls incomplete as the Longhorns offense are going to take over on downs. Longhorn ball. So a couple penalties allow the Chargers to gain a couple first downs and drive down the field. They get the ball down to the 22. However, they're stopped from there. Longhorns retake possession of the football as Zimmerle's in the backfield with Mason Holloway to the right side. That's Wyatt Moore to his left. Scarlett Parrott is the wingback. Zimmerle takes the ball up the middle, looking for a hole. Not going to be able to find one. He's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage. And a timeout's going to be taken by the Chargers with a minute 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. All defense so far. One good offensive play for us, one good offensive play for them, a couple penalties, and so far that's the story of the ball game. Your Longhorns Cheerleader says after the timeout, Mason Holloway takes the snap up to the left side of the field. He's going to gain himself about 3 or 4 on the play. Timeout immediately taken by the Longhorns, and that's going to stop the clock with 1:43 left in the half. As the Longhorns try to conserve some clock, hoping to get a first down and be able to drive down the field to get a score before halftime. Your Longhorns Cheerleaders, ladies and gentlemen. After the timeout, 1:43 is left here in the second half. It is 3rd and 8 as your Longhorns trying to get a first down and drive down the field quickly before the end of the second half. Defensive battle, however, so far has been stubborn. Zimmerly drops back looking to pass. He's going to end up rolling outside and just running himself out of bounds after a loss of about 5. It's going to be 4th and 12. Take it for once. That was the time we actually took it. No, we don't kick it.
Yeah, I'll go. I know I don't really want to, but I'll do it.
Definitely shouldn't have run out of bounds, though. So after Zimmerly runs out of bounds, it does stop the clock with 1:35 now left on the play, which conserves the clock for the Chargers as they're hoping to get the ball back after this long 4th and 15 upcoming play for the Longhorns.
Just do a quick record change.
I'm not a fan of this.
Back to bed. Go back to bed. That's good.
Longhorns line back up. Mason Holloway is in the backfield with Zimmerly and Wyatt back there with him. Mason's going to run to the left side, looking for a hole, trying to find a way to cut it up. He will bounce it. He finds a seam. Needs a couple more yards. Needs a few more. First down.
I didn't address appropriately, Mom, so... Mom?
Feel free to get on me in the comments about the camera work here. My excitement as I'm watching the field, trying to make sure I keep this camera on the ball player. So far, it does not seem to be up to par. We'll see if we can do a little better here in the second half. Nonetheless, after the long run, first down run there by Mason Holloway, it's going to be a timeout called. Clock is stopped with 1:04 left in the half. The Longhorns still needing to drive 66 yards down the field in order to get a score before the end of the second half. Again, they got 1:04 left to do it on the clock. The clock is currently stopped. Chalk that up as big play number 3 here for either offenses. We have the big run by Zimmerly that went for about 30 yards. Mason Holloway with that run there for about 15. And the completed pass by the Chargers to gain him a first down earlier in the game. still nonetheless, the score is 0-0, 1 minute and 4 left on the clock. Zimmerly takes the snap. He's going to roll right side, looking for a hole. He does not end up finding one, as the safety for the Chargers comes up, makes the tackle. He will make the tackle in bounds, means the clock is running. 52 seconds left. It's going to make it a 2nd and 13 play. The Longhorns get out of the huddle quickly as they're waiting for the ball to be snapped. 30 seconds are clicking off the clock. As it again is about a 2nd and 13 play here. Longhorns are up on the ball. As they're going to spike the ball in the ground to stop the clock. And it's going to stop the clock with 18 seconds left. They need to work on that. It's just a clock. It was a spike the ball in the ground to stop the clock. It took them 20 seconds to do it. After the charge, incomplete pass as we snap the ball, or we spike the ball on the ground to stop the clock. There's 18 seconds left as it's 3rd and 13 now for the Longhorns. As Zimmerly's in the backfield with Wyatt Moore beside him. Scarlett Parrott, Mason Holloway, both wingbacks. Zimmerly looking for a hole, ends up finding a little bit of a crease to gain himself 3 or 4 yards. So he'll be stopped there in the middle of the field. Clock's still ticking. 7 seconds left, and that's going to be the end of the half. It's halftime here at Keller Central High School as the defenses continue to hold strong here for both teams, the Chargers and the Longhorns. During halftime here, we're going to take a chance to watch these Longhorns cheerleaders. Take a quick video break, and then we'll be back to live action here within 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the halftime countdown clock.
You were very calm.
Well, I knew it was going to hurt him on the outside.
Well, we're trying to find the right camera settings here. Looks like we'll be a little bit like pixelated here so we can get all the girls in on this shot. Jelly Longhorns cheerleaders, the Chargers cheerleaders over down on the other side with their halftime plays. We've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here on this halftime break. We're going to take a quick break ourselves and we'll be back here for the start of the second half action.
broke his ankle.
Good.
How are you gonna do that? Are they trying to please?
We were playing soccer. They were playing the
Never over and off the limb, huh? Good done.
It's funny because the ref was so like he wasn't and I told him that I was to get hurt if the ref doesn't start I didn't know it was going to be my name.
Well, welcome back Central High School as we get started here in the second half. Henry Lewis spots the ball at the 40. And the kick, unfortunately, is just barely going to roll to the 50-yard line, but not enough where it's going to be spotted at the Longhorns 49.5-yard line.
That's a terrible kick.
He's not doing it. He hasn't worked on it, I guess. I don't know if has he worked on it in practice?
He just needed to go 10 yards. He was trying to get it 10 yards.
Well, that was like 1 yard.
It was 8. It was 8. If it goes 10, they could get it back. They could take it.
Yeah.
No, he's supposed to aiming for 15.
Oh,
And again, I don't know if they've been working on it in practice here the last 2 weeks or so. And struggling. I noticed it before the game too, and I went down and talked to him and said, hey, you need to kick through this thing. Stop trying to place it all. So the Chargers line up with a big offensive shift to the right side. The whole offense lines up on the way right side to try to confuse the Longhorns defense. The Longhorns saw it coming. They did talk about it in the pregame. However, it does allow the Chargers to be able to gain some yardage. They'll probably keep that in their back pocket for when they need it later. It is going to be a first down after a 12-yard run. Actually make it an 11-yard run as the ball is now spotted at the 33-yard line. Those better at math, that actually appears to be about a 16-yard run on the play as it's now 1st and 10 from the 33. Chargers are going to line up in that formation again. 17 is snapping the ball. 1's in the backfield by himself. The rest of the Chargers offense is to the right side. Get on the ball. Ball snapped. Number 1 immediately attacked. Falls down. It's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. As they spot the ball back out at the 38-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd and 4. Okay, 2nd and 14, rather. 2nd and 14. Chargers trying something new to create a little bit of offense here. Looks like they're going to come out of that muddle huddle formation on the far right side of the field, and instead they're going to line up with trips to the left side. Quarterback's under center. Quarterback immediately takes off. Carter Mitchell just rushes the quarterback. He's able to get around the defensive end. Turns the corner after being bumped by Dion McDowell. finally brought down after a gain of about 6, maybe 7 yards.
William, is that right? Longhorns are 10
Yeah.
Can you do
4th and 5th grade is more.
12 or just
And then if you're still in the 5th grade until after the run, the ball's going to be spotted on the 31-yard line, which makes it 3rd and 8 here for the Chargers. Chargers line up in their 3rd different formation here of this offensive set. 17's in the backfield, number 1 to his left side. 1 takes the snap before the play, however. We're going to have a penalty on the Longhorns. It looks like they're going to call encroachment. Allows the Chargers to get another 5 yards downfield. And instead of a 3rd and 8 play, we're now going to have that 3rd and a long 3. Number 1 still in the backfield. Now we're going to have a false start. Let's move the ball back and reset again. All right, we're back to the 32-yard line again, which is going to make it 3rd and 9 now, I guess. I thought I spotted the ball at the 31 before we have those 2 penalties, but either which way, that's going to work out in the Longhorns' favor either which direction. And so they're going to spot the ball at the 32. They need to get the ball to the 23. Makes it 3rd and 9 here for the Chargers as they line up. Number 17 in the backfield, 1's to his left side. Number 1 takes the snap. He's waiting for his blockers on the left side. Aiden Harrell steps up, and he's going to meet the player in the backfield along with Landon Zimmerly. Lost the yardage on the play. That's going to make it 4th and about 11. Again, Aiden filling in for Nathan on the cornerback spot. Filling a new spot, comes up, makes the initial hit on number 1 to slow him down. Landon Zimmerman comes up and helps Aiden clean up and finish the tackle there for the loss. As the Chargers get pushed back 3 yards, it's going to make it 4th and 12. Ball spotted right at the 35-yard line. I need a cameraman to move this camera for me. So I'm not yelling, I'm standing close to the mic, but it ain't working. Number 1 looks to pass. He's going to throw to 17. Ball deep downfield. Almost picked off by Mason Holloway. Incomplete pass, however. That's going to give Longhorns the ball. Longhorns offense comes out, turnover on down. This is going to be 1st and 10, starting at their own 35-yard line. Longhorns offense lines up for the first series here of the second half. Wyatt Moore is in the backfield there. Scarlett Perry motioning, shifting over to the left side as a wingback with Mason Holloway and Zimmerly in the backfield. Ball snapped. Wyatt's going to take the ball straight up the middle. Pyle getting pushed. Push it for about 2 yards. Going to make it 2nd and about 8. Well, after the ref spot the ball, looks like they gained an extra yard than we originally anticipated there, so it's going to make it 2nd and 7. Maybe even a long 6 here, as the ball is now spotted at between the 38 and 39-yard line. The Longhorns need to get the ball to 45 for the first down as they take the field. Skylar Perry is on the back of the right side. We got McDowell is in the middle. He's going to take the ball right up the middle. He's met at the line of scrimmage. He stopped there at the line of scrimmage. On the play. 3rd down for the Longhorns.
Go!
Dion, unfortunately, is not able to gain any yardage. Zimmerly's got the play call there from Coach Davidson. Runs back in the field. He leaves the huddle there with the rest of his team. Set up for a 3rd and long 6 play as the ball is still at the 39-yard line. Longhorns need to get to their 45. Zimmerly's middle of the backfield. Skylar Perry's to his right, and that's Wyatt Moore to his left.
Just go. Run.
Zimmerly looking to try to turn the corner, and he ends up stepping out of bounds after being about 1 on the play. They're going to spot the ball at the 41-yard line. It's going to end up being a gain of 2 with a 4th and 4 play coming up. Longhorns offense breaks the huddle, needing 4 yards here to be able to keep possession of this football and keep the drive alive. Zimmerly's in the backfield with Wyatt Moore, Skylar Parrott in the backfield. Mason Holloway's the wingback. Henry Lewis snaps the ball. Zimmerly drop back. I'm not sure if he's looking to throw or run. Either which way, he's pushed out of bounds. Push to the outside, and he ends up stepping out of bounds right at the yard marker. That should be a first down here for the Longhorns. Waiting on the official call. It is going to be a first down as they spot the ball right at the 45-yard line. Zimmerly getting just what he needed in order to keep the drive alive. After the first down run by Zimmerly, Longhorns break the huddle. Mason Holloway's in the backfield middle with Zimmerly. Wyatt by himself, or back there with him. Mason looks to rush the ball to the outside. He will be able to turn the corner. About 2 or 3 yards is going to make it 2nd. And about 8 on the play as it looks like they spot the ball at the 47-yard line. I know, every time. Well, it's because everything's in shotgun and bounce the ball outside and the defense ends. Rush upfield, and we got to get around them first before we can go forward. We don't run the ball off tackle hardly at all.
Longhorns, here we go!
It's now 2nd and 8 here for the Longhorns. Zimmerly's in the backfield with Mason Holloway, Skylar Parrott. They're going to hand the ball off to the wing back, which is Wyatt Moore on the end around play. He's going to be met by the safety number 1. Who ends up pushing out of bounds right at the original line of scrimmage. And it's going to make about 3rd and 8. The problem is we run that end around, so we hand it off every time. We need to keep it and run the opposite direction. That's the whole point of that play, is to catch them in the over pursuit. And go, and not hand it off, but keep it. Keep that ball long. 3rd and a long 7. They did spot about a yard gain on the plays. The ball's now at the 48-yard line. Zimmerly takes the ball, looking to pass. Mason Holloway's in the pass route, however, not open. Zimmerly will take it himself. He rushes for about first down yardage. Looks like the umpire official here on the right side of the field is going to spot the ball right at the, you see the U on the back of his jersey?
Yeah.
That's because he's the umpire. Yeah.
They call them umpires?
I know. Baseball coach got it right. Don't worry. I know that we're used to umpires, but if you see that U on the back of that official's jersey right there, that's the signal he is the umpire on the field. That, by the way, after getting some criticism from the peanut gallery over here, is it's going to mark the end of the 3rd quarter. And we are still no score as we enter the 4th. Longhorns still in possession of the ball, looking to try to get their first score of the game for either team. After the run, they end up spotting the ball at the Chargers 45-yard line, which it did give the Longhorns a first down on that third play. Now at the same time, even though he's wearing the U, he's lined up in the as a sideline judge. So he's not really in this right umpire spot, but then again, it's not a 7-man crew, it's a 3-man crew. Whatever, he might be, maybe he's on like a high school crew and he's the umpire for the high school crew and he just wears the same shirt or something like that. That's what the possibility could be. It's now 1st and 10 here for Longhorns. Ball on the Chargers 45-yard line. Mason Holloway centered up there with Zimmerly and Wyatt back behind him. Wyatt makes a hit in the block on number 15. He got it back. He got it back. Mason coughs up the ball as he's falling forward. Fortunately enough, he's able to fall on it. Actually, it looks like Skylar Parrott's able to fall on the football there. Keep possession here for the Longhorns. Mason will gain a yard after he's initially tripped up. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Okay. Run this ball off. These defensive ends and linebackers are so far outfield. Yeah. Instead of trying to run around them, let's get it to the freaking inside.
Come on now. Come on. There we go.
Officials whistle here before the start of this play as he has a conversation with one of the Longhorns. Oh, looks like it's an equipment. We got a shoe that came off. Mason Holloway lost a shoe. He gets it put back on. He's going to line up to Zimmerly's right side. Wyatt Moore is lined up to his left side. Scarlett Parrott's the wingback on the left side. With your entire Longhorns offense line up there and ready. Zimmerly rushes out right side. Mason Holloway's got a good block there on number 21 to help spring Zimmerly. Zimmerly trying to get free. And as soon as he gets past the line of scrimmage, he ends up being met on the outside. He's going to gain about maybe a yard on the play, it appears here. They're going to call it a no gain as they respot the ball at the 44-yard line. It's going to make it 3rd and 9 as Longhorns are trying to get to the Chargers 35-yard line in order to gain a first down. They got 2 plays to do it, 3rd and 9. Longhorns break the huddle, but before doing so, Coach Davison calls a timeout. He wants to converse with his offense over here as he tells them to take the field. What's up? I'm going to call him sick on Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to make Tuesday practice and I'm going to give this offensive line. Ask him if I can help take over the offensive line. Because all his focus is on the 4 backers, you know. He doesn't have any focus on the blocking. Longhorns retake the field after the timeout. They are resetting up for their 3rd and 9 play. They're in their 3-back set with a single wide wing back. Mason appears, no, that's Zimmerly that appears to be in the middle with Mason to his right, Wyatt to his left. Zimmerly looks to pass. He's got a wide open Skylar Parrott. Skylar Parrott's off to the races. He's got 1 man to beat. Touchdown Skylar Parrott on the big reception there from Zimmerly. talking about. I told him these touchdowns were boring, and this entire offense needs to go down there and greet whoever scores a touchdown, and there they are. Entire Longhorn offense down there to greet Scarlett Parrott. After the big reception, getting behind the safety. Big offensive play there. Scarlett Parrott able to get behind the pass coverage of the Chargers. Beautiful pass there by Zimmerly to the wide open receiver. And he had one man to beat, and Scarlett Parrott was able to outrun him for the big touchdown. Where'd that ball start out? The 44? 44-yard reception, I think, is what it was there on the play. Longhorns are lined up to go for a single point. Paxton McDonald. Push. Come on, offensive line. Push. Oh. Boo. Well, they tried to push Paxton McDowell in for the extra point conversion. Unfortunately, the refs all stare at each other and decide that they did not quite make the line to gain. Scarlett. Let's change our scoreboard here for the first time today. Longhorns with the first offense. That's not what I want. Okay, now I got to pause just to even see what that character looks like on the scoreboard. Not sure where that E came from, but let's get rid of that. And let's put up a big 6 here on the scoreboard as the Longhorns get the first score of the game. Long pass reception to Scarlett Parrott, who gets behind that Charger defense. Let's hear you, cheerleaders. We need it. Yell at Henry to kick through the ball.
Kick through it! Come on.
Longhorns kick team lines up for the kick. Henry Lewis is back.
Good one. Go. Good job.
That was a decent one. They would have made it, but the Chargers following it right at the 49-yard line. Well, finally the big play we've been looking for here as the Longhorns able to get on the board first. There is 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter on this matchup. Longhorns 6, Chargers still nothing on the scoreboard as your Chargers offense retakes the field after the score. 3 men back here for the Chargers. Single wide wing back is number 1. They're looking to pass. Number 1 is going out deep. That ball is knocked down, and it may be intercepted. Interception! First. Michael Holdner's got the football. After the tip pass, he's able to make the interception. Longhorns offense get a chance to retake the field. So the Chargers try to do the same thing Longhorns do and throw a deep pass down the field. However, there was 4 Longhorns met back there, along with Landon Zimmerly, Mason McDowell. I'm sorry, Mason Holloway, rather. Excuse me as I'm trying to find all numbers out here. Mason Holloway was back there. Michael Holdner, I believe, is the one that came up with the ball after the tip by his teammates as it touched a couple Longhorns' hands on the way down, but he ends up securing an interception. Longhorns offense takes the field. Zimmerly is in the backfield here with Wyatt Moore. They're going to look to pass again. Scarlett Parrott's got the ball again. 2 men to beat. Number 1 ends up pushing him out of bounds. Great job, Scarlett. Keep it up, kiddo. Huddle them up, Henry. Let's go, boys. Oh, we got an injured player down here that we missed. I'm here yelling at Henry to keep that momentum going. My fault. Number 21 here for the Chargers, unfortunately, is taking a rough hit on the play. Now they need to throw the ball to the backside. The same pass route. He just used it to pick himself up off the turf. Yeah, we didn't show him there, as we didn't want to really show the injured player, but number 21 was grabbing his left arm there, but he, however, used his left arm to help pick himself up off the ground, so we were probably certain that he is okay. I'm sure we'll see him back in the game here soon. Hopefully everything is all right with him. Nonetheless, the long pass here by Zimmerly to Scarlett again. No, you run the same play, but you throw it to a post on the backside because it's gonna. This number one's gonna over pursue. I don't know. We'll see. Zimmerly's in the backfield. Rolls right. Can't run backwards. No, come on, Zimmerly. Well, shades of broken tackle after broken tackle, but after every broken tackle, Zimmerly backed up about 5 yards trying to get around the defender. Fortunately enough, he does end up started to move the ball forward, but he moved the ball forward about 15 yards, but that was after he backed up about 30 yards on the play. Yeah, it's still going to back the Longhorns up pretty significantly. It's going to make it 2nd and nearly 20 here, so let's check the spot of the ball. Ball spot at the 39-yard line, and the Longhorns appear they have to get to the 18-yard line is where they need to go.
Here we go, Horns!
So it's about 2nd and 18 after the run around by Mason Zimmerly. I'm sorry, it's Landon Zimmerly. Mason gets the ball. He's going to break through. He gained himself some good yardage back. All right. Mason with the good run on the outside. He's going to gain the Longhorns about 6 of those yards back. It is still going to be a long 3rd down as it's still 3rd and about 13. Wyatt Moore's got the play call. He takes it back into the Longhorns huddle. Henry Lewis will break the huddle, waiting for the rest of his offense to approach the line of scrimmage. They're going to do so with Skylar Parrott on the wingback left side. Zimmerly, middle of the field. He's going to look to pass again.
Come on!
Skylar this time not open. Zimmerly decides to tuck it. He'll gain forward for about 2 yards on the play. Yeah, they were all over that time. See, that was the same play. They were trying to run that same pass as well. Is that a timeout just called? 3 minutes, 41 seconds left here in the 4th quarter, and the Longhorns decide to take a timeout as they're going to discuss this long 4th down play, trying to keep the drive alive. Longhorns don't really need the score, but they would love to keep possession of this football here and wind this clock down all the way to zeros and finish this game. After the Longhorns timeout, and it's now 4th and 14 as the Longhorns offense lines back up. This Chargers defense trying to make a defensive stand here to get the ball back with little time left in the 4th quarter. Zimmerly rolls out the right side, makes the throw to Deion McDowell. Deion McDowell makes the catch. He will drive for a few yards. However, it's not going to be enough for 1st down yardage as he's going to gain about 7 or 8 yards on the play. Let's go, L7! Chargers offense, 3 takes the field. There is 2 minutes, 52 seconds winding on the clock currently. Chargers line up bunch formation left side. They throw to the left side, trying to spring number 1. Number 1 ends up breaking downfield. He's going to outrun the Longhorns defense. You know they run that. What is Henry walking for?
Where is it?
He's right here. He's the last one down there.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, I didn't mean to hit it. Well, the complete pass to the bunch formation on the left side, unfortunately, leaves one too many people blocking for the Chargers. And not enough Longhorns up there to make the tackle on number 1. He's able to spring it to the outside, and he's able to run the rest of the length of the field for the Chargers touchdown. A lot riding here on this upcoming extra point conversion, especially on a big defensive battle like this. Longhorns are really going to have to want it here in a tied-up ball game. Come on, Henry, get back there.
Hold up. Get the quarterback. Come on. Get that ball. Get it.
Middle.
Guys.
Middle. Stop him. Ball's on the ground.
Did you get the ball?
Nope, it's no good. Game remains tied. Chargers are not able to get the extra point conversion on the run up the middle. Fake the last play. Henry's up there with a little bit of excitement. Well, we got ourselves a tie ball game. Exciting stuff here. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left on the clock as the clock stops after the touchdown. Longhorns are going to get the ball back pending the kickoff here for the Chargers. They're going to have, actually the clock is winding, they're going to wind the clock down to 2 minutes as the running clock will continue. Well, now they stopped it at 2 minutes and 4 seconds. I was curious because we were in the running clock if they were going to continue to wind the clock down to 2 minutes until the 2 minute warning. Looks like they wound it for a few more seconds, but then stop it at 2 minutes and 4 seconds left remaining in the game as your Longhorns kickoff return team take the field with the Chargers kick team. Number 19 for the Chargers, lining up for the kick. They'll make the kick to the left side. Fall on the ball. You gotta be kidding. I don't know yet. No, we got Longhorn football. We're signaling Longhorn football.
That was terrifying.
Longhorn still got the ball.
Come on, Horns!
All right, Longhorns are going to take up
Let's go!
after the nerve-wracking kickoff return. Chargers getting a little excited over there, thinking they had the ball, but the officials say otherwise. Longhorns come up the ball. Offense takes the field, 50-yard line. They've got 2 minutes left here in the matchup to try to put some points up on the board and secure the win. Scarlett, Parrott, Mason Holloway in the backfield, left and right of Landon Zimmerly. Wyatt Moore, wingback on the left side. Zimmerly going to take a pass. He's going to roll the right side. Cornerback is up there to try to make a stop on him. He'll end up grabbing by the jersey and pulling him down. Every defensive end and cornerback are rushing him every time. We have to run off time. Because you just let them run upfield. Let them take themselves out of the play. But if you keep trying to run around them all the time,
Maybe
then
yardage every time.
All right, sidebar commentary with the peanut gallery over here. It's going to be a loss of 9 on the play. Ball spotted now at the 41-yard line of the Longhorns. Going to make it 2nd and 19. Similarly, takes the snap. Trying to rolls right side. Defensive end. Cornerback is there again. He bounces outside of him. Does end up turning the corner. He'll end up gaining 4 or 5 yards on the play until he's pushed out of bounds. Clock will stop. Minute and 4 seconds left remaining in the matchup.
Well, you have to. You gotta have a winner, right? This is for the Super Bowl. Who goes to the Super Bowl? Isn't this the playoffs? I thought this was a playoff game. No? This is just a regular game. I was wrong, Stephanie.
This last game of the season. Longhorns line up. Mason Holloway's in the backfield with Zimmerly and Wyatt Morse. Skyler Perry, your wingback. Mason will take the ball. He'll find a little crease off tackle. Gains about 4 or 5, so he's brought down by number 17 for the Chargers. Timeout taken by the Longhorns. That's going to stop the clock. 59 seconds left on the clock, but a 4th down play coming up. I don't know if I like that timeout. I think you got to see if you get this 1st down first before you call a timeout. Am I going to have to coach next?
And then you said everybody goes to
It'll just determine seeds, but I think we're the number 2 seed almost no matter what. 16 didn't know. Let's see. 4 will play first. And then we'll be down to well, 59 seconds left in this matchup. Tight defensive battle. However, both offenses were able to break one deep long play apiece, put up 6 points on the board. Tie ball game, 6-6, 59 seconds left. 4th and 13 here for the Longhorns as they're trying to get a 1st down to keep this drive going and not give the Chargers the ball back with little time left on the clock. Mason Holloway motion left side. Zimmerly drops back to pass. Before the play, however, false start on the offense. It's going to back him up 5 yards. I don't think so. Longhorns offense lines back up. It's going to be 4th and long, 4th and about 18 here. They need to get the ball to the 40-yard line of the Chargers. Mason Holloway motions left side. Zimmerly back, looking to pass. He's going to throw to Dion. Dion makes the catch. But he's got a lot of yardage to go. He will break it. He's going to be pushed out of bounds depending on the mark. Not enough. They marked him out at the 42. It's not going to be enough.
Come on, boy.
They marked him out at the 42. Well, a nice big long play there by Dion. Unfortunately, the 18 yards they needed come up just 2 yards short, and it's going to be Chargers taking over with 42 seconds left remaining in the clock. Get wide! Number 1, so they just got to go after number 1. Get out there, boys. Get back there, 7, let's go!
Get him!
Interception! Interception! Mason Holloway's got the ball, interception! Longhorns are going to get the ball back with 36 seconds left.
All right, boys. Come on. Good job, Mason!
All right. Let's do something with it now. All right, big interception there. Mason Holloway as he steps in front of the pass there to number 1. And the Longhorns offense are going to take over on the field here as the ball is on the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, Mason Holloway motion left side. Early flag once again. We're going to have the ball start on the offense, and they're going to start making a 1st and 15 to begin the drive. Back Longhorns up. Zimmerly looking to pass. Cornerback still in his face. Backing up again.
Oh, man. That's
Hold on. That's fine. Hey, that forward progress at the 27. Come on now. Well, after the sack, it's going to make it 2nd and about 25. We need to get to the Longhorn. We got to get to the Chargers' 47-yard line as Mason Holloway takes the ball. Cuts up in front of 15. He'll gain himself a yard or 2 on the play, but not much. It's going to make it 3rd down. Just run them right into these defensive ends all game. So the horn rings as the end of the matchup because it's the first time. They're not lining up to shake hands as yet, so we believe we might play for a little bit of overtime here. We'll see what ends up happening for a few seconds as they discuss it. Yeah, I think so. Colder now than it was the start of the game because the sun's not out. Well, you're going to have to excuse me as we want to lower this tripod back down here to see if we can get us out of the wind as the winds pick up here at the top of the stands a little bit, probably causing some interference on the microphone. But you'll have to also excuse me that I am not 100% familiar on the overtime rules here for KYA, but it looks like the Chargers are going to get the ball first from the 25-yard line. Ball's dropped on the ground on the snap. Wyatt Moore ends up in the backfield, making sure that the ball carrier is tackled after the drop snap. That's going to back the Longhorns up. It appears we're going to have a college-style playoff. I'm guessing each team is going to get the ball. It appears they start on their own 25. probably get a couple opportunities to score until we determine a winner. The first play, however, the Chargers get back up 7 yards after the drop snap, and that's going to make it 2nd and 17. Before the snap, we're going to have a legal procedure by the offense, and they're going to back them up an additional 5 yards before the second down play. That's going to make it 2nd and 22. No, it's a college style, so they both are going to get the ball at the 25, it appears. And whenever both teams get a single possession and one team is ahead after that possession, then that'll be a game. So Chargers got the ball first. They get a chance to score. And then we'll get the ball after and we'll get a chance to score. Right? If no scores, they'll do it again. And the Chargers will get the ball back and we'll do it again. I don't know how long it will go until. Timeout's taken on the field as it's overtime here at Keller Central High School. The Chargers got the ball, but they got backed up on their first play and then followed up by the penalty. It's going to make it 2nd and 22 when they retake the field. Chargers retake the field after the 5-yard illegal procedure penalty. 2nd and 22. Defense looking to make themselves a good stop here for Longhorns. Get the ball for their overtime possession. Looking to throw. Ball's deep and it's picked. He can score, right? If he scores, come on, let's go, Wyatt. Let's get a defensive score to end this game. That'd be fun. All right. So the question is, after he gets the interception, if he's capable of scoring and that ending the ball game or not. Not sure how that rule ends up being applied, or if the ball's just dead on the turnover. Nonetheless, that drive is going to stop for the Chargers for no gain. Their first overtime possession goes for no score. Longhorns offense are going to get the ball on the 25-yard line and see if they can get attempt to get themselves a score and win this ball game. Let's go, Al! Pound this ball for another 4 yards at a time. Stop letting these outside linebackers get through. Longhorn's going to line up. Trips right side. Deion McDowell's on the end of the line and tight end position. Wyatt Moore's beside him. Skylar Parrott's out there as well with Mason Holloway. Zimmerly in the backfield by himself. Looks to rush. We're in the same situation, running outside the linebacker and the cornerback. Zimmerly's able to get outside and will gain a few yards on the play. Looks like it's going to be 3, which is going to make it 2nd and 7. They don't have any? Plenty of talent on the block. After they respot the ball, they're going to end up spotting the ball at the 23-yard line, so it's actually going to make it 2nd and 8, rather than what I originally thought was 2nd and 7 play. So 2nd and 8 here, ball on the 23-yard line. Longhorns need to get the ball to the 15. They're going to line up trips to the right again here. We've got Wyatt Moore in the backfield, Zimmerly, Skylar Parrott, and Mason are the wide receivers on the right side. Deion McDowell is the tight end on the right side. Wyatt rushes the ball at the middle. He breaks free. Get himself a first down. He was down. He's down.
What? Oh. Did they say it was us?
No.
It's okay. I think
It said it's Chargers ball.
Put this on.
Well, they're going to say Wyatt fumbled the football there at the end of the play. And the Chargers were able to gain possession, so they're going to respot the ball at the 25-yard line again. Chargers offense are going to come out for their second overtime possession. We'll get a chance to do it all over again. Well, after the turnover, Chargers take the ball. Number 1 takes the snap. He's running a rush left side. Good offensive play there by defensive play there by Mason Holloway to stay outside his blocker and then make the tackle. Clean tackle there on number 1. He will gain himself a few yards on the play. Looks like it's going to be 1 yard on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Charger offense back on the field again. 17 accompanied by number 1. Number 1's going to take the snap. He's going to rush left side. Michael Holdner out there misses the tackle. Number 1 gets outside. He's going to rush for a touchdown. Yeah, the Longhorns will still get another chance on our offense to score, but beforehand, we're going to have an extra point conversion. So number 1 rushes left side, and he's able to break a couple tackles, gets himself 6 points on the play. They're going to attempt the 1 point extra point conversion. Ball spotted at the 3-yard line here for the Chargers. Number 1 takes the ball, rushes straight up the middle. He is going to fall forward and is going to make the extra point conversion. So Longhorns offense will retake the field. They get 1 possession. They're going to need both the touchdown as well as the extra point conversion. They probably won't have the chance to go for 2 and win it if they decide to do so. Or they can go for the single extra point conversion to tie it if we're able to get ourselves a touchdown. Wyatt Moore's in the backfield, single set, trips to the right side. Mason Holloway's your wide receiver. Zimmerling, Scarlett out there with him. Wyatt Moore takes the ball to the middle of the field. He's going to turn the corner. He's going to score himself a touchdown. Longhorns answer. All right, now the crucial decision. Do we go for 2? We go for 1.
Let's get the point! Come on, y'all!
Well, excuse me, but it appears my scoreboard is frozen and is not updating the way we expect, or maybe I updated it wrong. It appears, even though it says I'm updating the correct one, nonetheless it is 12-13, and the Longhorns are going to go for 2. They're going to go for the win right here. Win or loss, this play. Going for 2.
Come on, Horn. How do you know?
If the ball's at the 3-yard line, it's a 1-point conversion. Ball on the 5, it's a 2-point conversion. Ball spotted at the 5.
Go, go,
Zimmerling,
go,
rush on the right side.
Get in there! Get in there!
Longhorns are not going to make it. That's going to be ball game. Well, hard-fought defensive battle. Couple good offensive plays. He's down on the ground. Zimmerling. All right. Chargers are going to walk away with the victory. Spoils the Longhorns' second loss here of the season. Good matchup nonetheless. Hard fought by both teams. Offense is finally able to gain some yardage there towards the 4th quarter. Big defensive battle for the first 3 quarters of the game. We won a lot of that game going 0-0. Unfortunately, the extra point conversion after the touchdown run and the double overtime ends up being the difference. we start playoffs next week. Nonetheless, we're still finishing up the regular season. Even though with this loss, the Longhorns should still easily finish in the number 2 spot, as they're going to have the 2nd seed to start the playoffs. Coming up next week, as we will figure out seeds here at the completion of today's games, and we will determine who we get to play here next Saturday to start the playoff series of KYA football. We look forward to seeing you then. Everybody have a great rest of the afternoon. Oh, by the way, you baseball fans, head over to the Bombers baseball channel today, starting at 1:30 Central. There'll be the Bombers coach pitch team. 3:45 Central will be the Bombers majors team. Longhorns unfortunately fall short on this one, as an extra point by the Chargers ends up being the difference in this 12-13 matchup. We look forward to seeing you all next weekend. Everybody enjoy.